Brave New World is a dystopian novel written by Aldous Huxley and published in 1932. The novel explores the dangers of a society that values stability and happiness over individual freedom and creativity. The story takes place in a future world in which people are engineered from birth to fit into specific roles in society, and where pleasure and consumption are the ultimate goals. The novel is set in the world state, a global government that has replaced individual nations. The citizens of the world state are divided into different classes based on their genetic makeup and intellectual capacity. The alphas are the highest class, followed by the betas, gammas, deltas, and epsilons. The citizens are conditioned from birth to accept their roles in society and to value consumption, promiscuity, and the pursuit of pleasure. The story focuses on a young man named Bernard Marx, an alpha who feels alienated from his society. Bernard is shorter than other alphas and is therefore considered a social outcast. He becomes interested in a woman named Lenina Crown, a beta who embodies the ideals of the world state. Lenina is a model citizen who enjoys casual sex and the consumption of the latest consumer goods. Bernard and Lenina take a trip to a savage reservation, a place where people are still born naturally and live without the conditioning of the world state. While there, they meet a young man named John, who was born on the reservation but is the son of the director of hatcheries and conditioning, one of the most powerful figures in the world state. John has read the works of Shakespeare and other classic writers, and he sees the emptiness and lack of creativity in the world state as a form of oppression. Bernard brings John back to the world state with him, hoping to use him as a symbol of rebellion against the society. However, John's presence creates chaos and confusion, and he becomes a spectacle for the citizens to observe and ridicule. John becomes increasingly disillusioned with the world state and its values, and he begins to withdraw from society. In the final chapters of the book, the world state attempts to reassert its control over John and Bernard. They are offered a choice: they can return to the savage reservation, or they can accept the world state's values and participate in the consumption and pleasure-seeking that defines their society. Bernard chooses the latter, but John chooses to return to the reservation and live a life of isolation and reflection. One of the most fascinating aspects of Brave New World is its exploration of the dangers of technology and scientific progress. The citizens of the world state are conditioned from birth to value consumption and pleasure, and they are kept in line through the use of advanced technology. The novel suggests that this obsession with efficiency and control can come at the cost of individual freedom and creativity. Another important theme in the book is the conflict between individualism and collectivism. The world state is a society that values stability and conformity, and it punishes those who deviate from its norms. This conflict is embodied in the character of John, who is torn between his desire for individual freedom and his feelings of isolation and alienation. The novel also explores the role of art and literature in society. John sees the works of Shakespeare as a means of transcending the limitations of the world state, and he uses them as a way to express his feelings of alienation and despair. The novel suggests that art and literature have the power to inspire rebellion and to challenge the status quo. In conclusion, Brave New World is a thought-provoking and unsettling novel that continues to resonate with readers today. Its exploration of the dangers of technology, the conflict between individualism and collectivism, and the role of art and literature in society make it a timeless work of dystopian fiction.
We hope you are enjoying the content on the Library channel. Our team is dedicated to bringing you the best book summary, recommendations, and literary discussions on YouTube. If you are finding our content helpful, we would greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts or suggestions, and subscribe to our channel. This will help us grow and continue to provide you with more great content in the future. Thank you for your support and happy reading.